Hello and welcome to Exothermic Plays Games. I'm Exothermic and the date today is Saturday, January 6th, 2024. That means it's the 6th day of ranking my favorite video games through each day of the year. Coming in at number 361 is Quest 64. This game received a lot of mixed reviews at the time of its release, and I have to say for pretty good reason. The game is lacking any depth at all to the story. Combat is pretty straightforward, as you have 4 types of spells and a melee attack. Those familiar with Avatar: The Last Airbender will recognize the 5 elements of fire, air, earth, water, and boomerang, staff. The item system is just a series of strict upgrades and simple consumables with little else to note. However, there are a handful of bright spots for the game that I think helped inspire other games down the line. While not the first to do so, Quest 64 was the first game I had played as a kid with a non-linear leveling system, and it did it very well. Rather than gaining character levels, your skills would level up as you used them, including things like getting higher defense and health by getting hit by attacks. This would allow players to really craft the experience based on their own skill and input. For the time, it had some of the better graphics on the Nintendo 64, and the music was pretty great. Here's some battle music. Difficulty-wise, it wasn't. Even if you die in combat, you just go back to the most recent inn you saved at without losing any experience or progress. You heal up for free and head back out into the world. So it's definitely a bit of a grind, but a very easy one. Despite its flaws, such as being able to rubber band the controller stick overnight to max out your speed stat by running into a corner at the very start of the game, Quest 64 holds a special place in my heart as one of my earliest JRPG experiences. On that note, the utter lack of difficulty makes it a pretty relaxing game, and going back to it to record, I appreciate that simplicity in a new light. That simplicity and the mechanical things it did do right give it one of the early slots on my list. Join me tomorrow as I tackle the 360th game in my countdown of my 366 favorite video games of all time.